One of my favorite monsters in the new D&D Monster Manual for 2024 is not what I expected it to be. The art for the Sphinx of Wonder, firstly, is incredible, as a lot of the new art in this Monster Manual is. But one of the things that I think the Monster Manual has always done pretty poorly, and even through its redesign, doesn't really correct this, is some of the abilities, most of the abilities in fact, that things have or use, don't really feel like they help to reinforce what that monster or what that creature is, especially at lower levels when everything just bites or rends. But the Sphinx, specifically the Sphinx of Secrets, has a really, really cool ability that I love. The Sphinx Curse of the Riddle requires a DC 15 intelligence saving throw on one creature that the Sphinx can see within 60 feet. I feel like they should also be required to be able to hear the Sphinx, but on a failure, bunch of psychic damage, target is cursed with a riddle, has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and in addition, if it takes the magic action, it makes an intelligence saving throw, or that action is wasted. And then the cursed target must use the study action, make a DC 15 intelligence check to solve the riddle and end this curse on a success. I also feel like as the DM, I would probably have a bunch of riddles and actually give them one, and if the player can solve the riddle on their own, they wouldn't necessarily have to make that second study action check. But I love the idea of a cursed riddle that just worms its way into the player's brain and in such a way that they can't not think about it during the battle. And even if they're trying to cast magic, like it still keeps wandering back to what is the answer of that riddle. I mean, at its core, this is really just a curse or a debuff that says, hey, disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks, and you have a chance of failing magic caster. But the fact that it is wrapped in this idea, this theme of the Sphinx's riddle, I think is really, really great and goes so much further in helping the Sphinx feel unique compared to a lot of other creatures that sometimes it's just like, what's the big difference between them? Oh, just the name. They're different creatures because we say they are, even though they operate the same. What are your thoughts? What do you think of the Sphinx of Wonder? And do you have a favorite monster from either the past of D&D or the new Monster Manual? And what is it that makes that thing your favorite?